Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. It is an absolute pleasure to have you with me today. If you would take a moment, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have already done that, I thank you very much. It means the world to me. Just helping to grow the channel and spread the love of yoga as wide and as far as I can. Today, full body, and it's going to be fun, you guys. It's going to be challenging, but it's going to be fun. So stick with me as much as you can. If you do need to take a break, please feel free that you are welcome to do so. Modifications are always a good idea. Should you need to, take a drink whenever you need to. Take a break whenever you need to. Child's pose is always an amazing option. So today, that's exactly where we're going to start, is in child's pose. Extending those arms out nice and long. Oh, sitting those sit bones back towards your heels and just releasing the weight of your body. So if you've been away from your mat for a while and this is your first child's pose in a bit, how's it feel? Pretty amazing. Stretching through the back, through the shoulders, the legs. You're welcome to stack your hands if you like. Stacking fists, perhaps. Just taking care of yourself. And we're just going to do some waves, flowing with our breath. Arms are extended out nice and long. We're going to inhale and we're going to hollow the tummy and chest, and we're going to slowly transition that weight forward, leveling out into a modified plank. And then gently tuck your chin, hollow your chest, lift your spine towards the sky, hollow through the tummy and the rib cage, slowly pressing your sit bones back towards your heels, and allow yourself to sink back into child's pose. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, hollowing the tummy and chest, lifting your spine, transitioning that weight forward, leveling it back out to a modified plank. Tucking the chin, hollowing the chest, hollowing the tummy, lifting that spine, little tuck of the pelvis, and then gently transition that weight back to child's pose. Let's do that again. Inhale, hollow, flowing, transitioning that weight forward to a nice, strong, modified plank, lifting out of those shoulders, lengthening through the crown of the head, a gentle tuck of the chin, lifting that spine, transitioning that weight back to child's pose. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands out to the left, reach to your right fingertips as far as you can reach, press your hips to the right, and relax the weight of the upper body down. Stretching through the ribs, through the shoulder, into that hip. Inhale, we rise, and walk those hands to the right. As far as you can walk them, reaching through those left fingertips, pressing your hips to the left, and then releasing the weight of the upper body down. Find your breath. So it's all about listening to the messages your body is sending and honoring whatever they are. Not a competition. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center to child's pose. Some days those messages aren't exactly what we want to hear, but they're there, so honor them and let them guide you. Let your breath be your source of strength and calm. Let's inhale and lift the spine, walking those hands underneath us to tabletop. Core strong, take a big breath in, tummy down towards the earth, lift your gaze, lift your sit bones to cow. Exhale and hollow your tummy and chest, lift your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone to cat. Inhaling it back to cow. And exhale it to cat. Let's do 1 more each direction. Keeping that core engaged rather than just letting the weight of the tummy fall down towards the earth. And then 1 more cat. And back we come to our tabletop. Breathe, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, extend your left arm and your right leg, lengthening and reaching from fingertips to toes, leveling out your hips, lifting out of that right shoulder, add a flex of that right foot. And breathe. We sweep that left arm out to the left to a T. Lifting out of the shoulder, find your breath. If you like, sweep that right leg out to the right, working to create a horizontal line from fingertips through your heel. Feel the strength in the core, your whole body working. We inhale it back to midline and release it down to tabletop. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, right arm and left leg, lifting out of that left shoulder, leveling out the pelvis, add a flex to that left foot. If you like, right arm goes out to a T. Again, lifting out of that left shoulder, lengthening through the spine, keeping that belly button drawn in. Feels right to you. Sweep that left leg out to the left. Feel those core muscles kicking in. The hips, whole body working. Shaky is good. We like shaky, that means we're working hard. We bring it back to midline and release it down. Exhale, sit it back to child's pose. Just melt. Remember that wave. Let's do it once more. Inhale, hollowing the tummy and chest, transitioning that weight forward, leveling out to your modified plank. This time, let those hips gently sink down towards the earth as you lift your gaze. Stretching through the back, through the chest, core strong. Once again, we level back out to that modified plank. Tuck your toes, extend those legs. Breathe. Our plank position, solid and strong. As you exhale, lift the hips to down dog. We bend the right knee, left heel presses towards the mat. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel presses down. We switch once again. And one more time. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Letting the upper body just hang, feeling that long stretch down the backs of the legs. Let's bring the hands to the elbows and hold on and gently sway side to side. Find your breath. So I've been away from my mat for just a little bit. We were gone for about a week. Did a little bit of stretching, but not a lot. But oh my goodness, does it feel good? But can I feel that I've been away? So when you have those days, those times you step away from your mat, guys, it's okay. Coming back to center and relax those arms. It just makes me appreciate my friend that much more. Releasing those arms, letting them hang, and then ever so slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. A big shoulder roll up and back, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Do that again, big shoulder roll. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Give those shoulders a big roll and extend those arms. Reach your knuckles down towards the earth, close your eyes. As you exhale, arch it back, reach your knuckles towards the earth, lift your gaze to the sky. Stretching the belly, stretching through the chest. Inhaling it up nice and tall. And as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Gentle, gentle. Coming all the way down. Soft bend in your knees so we don't lock out those legs. Head's heavy. Roll those shoulders up and back. If it feels good to you, lift your hands. So perhaps your shoulders are a little tighter. Fingers won't quite interlace. If you happen to have a strap, a dog leash, a sock, a towel, anything, take a hold in each hand and feel that amazing shoulder stretch. Don't give your head a little shake. Let that tension go. And just breathe. Slowly bring the hands to the small of the back. Gently let your arms fall down towards the earth. Shift your weight back to your heels and bring your big toes to touch, creating just a little bit of a pigeon-toed stance in those feet, and notice the change in the stretch. What do you feel? Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, sweeping the hands from the back of the feet to the front of the feet. Let's sit to chair, pulling those hands to heart center. Inhale, we rise, straightening those legs a bit. And exhale, we sink. Inhale, we rise, just halfway. And exhale, we sink. Let's do that once more. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sink. Stay low. If it feels right to you, extend those arms to the sky. Breathe. Circling that right arm forward, left arm back. Big circle all the way around and up tall. Now that left arm forward, right arm back. Big circle. Don't overthink it. Just let it happen. And rise. Reach to the sky. Palms gently touch. Spread your fingers wide. Arch it back. Stretching through the belly. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Exhale, hinge it forward to airplane. Arms sweep back to flight. Rolling those shoulders back. Lengthening through the fingertips. Drawing that belly button in and up. Now rotate your palms to the sky. Spread your fingers. Can you reach any further back? Squeeze those shoulder blades. Let's shift our weight to our heels and lift those toes. Breathe, firing up different muscles, waking up that body. Shift your weight forward, center your weight. Breathe, let's open those arms back out to a T. Palms face the earth, spread those fingers and reach. Now transition your weight forward to your toes, and if you're comfortable doing so, lift your heels. Core strong, what do you feel? Gently releasing your heels back down, center your weight. Sweep your hands down by your knees, sit it back to chair. Hands to heart center or arms overhead. Find your breath. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank, toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. Finding your breath. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. So we're going to hold here in our runner's lunge. We're going to add a little challenge here. You are welcome to step that back foot forward and that front foot back, or you can jump it. So the hands are going to be nice and flat. You can be TP'd up on those fingertips if you like. So if you like, we step it forward and step it back, switching legs, stepping it forward, stepping it back, or jumping. Switch and switch, your pace. 3 more. Switch, switch, 2 more. Switch, core strong. Switch, 1 more. Switch and switch. Staying with that right foot forward. Circle the arms back and up overhead. That'll get your heart rate going, right? Nice job. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink, stay low. Circle the arms forward, back of the hands towards the back of the mat. Open your palms to the sky. Spread your fingers. And breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Exhale, flow forward, left hand to the inside of that right foot. Rotate your body and reach. Right arm to the sky. Close those fingers, rotate your palm, and reach that right arm up and over. Close your eyes for a second. Focus on your breath, the beat of your heart. And we circle that right arm around behind the back, forearm along the small of the back. Give a little rotation of that right shoulder back, even more. Gaze up over that right shoulder. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. Slowly release your hand down. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Inhaling to high plank, toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. How'd you do with that? Heart rate settle down. Let that head be heavy. Grabbing a little drink of water if you need one. And just breathe. Let's alternate bending knees. Just join in again in your down dog when you're ready. Remember, child's pose, always an awesome place to be. Got some snap, crackle, and pops going on in the knees. All good, guys. When you feel those adjustments, as long as there's no pain, let both heels sink. As you're ready, shift your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping out left foot through. We're in our low lunge again. Core is strong. Breathe. So you can be up on your fingertips. You can be down on your palms. Remember, we can step it in or we can hop it in. If you like, back foot steps in, left foot steps back, left foot in, right foot steps back, or hop it, jump it. Breathe. 2 more times. 1 more. Left foot's forward. Breathe. Circle those arms back and up and overhead. Ah, yes. Get that heart rate going. Breathe. Shoulders are soft. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink, stay low. Circle those arms forward. Back of the hands pull towards the back of the mat. Rotate your palms to the sky. Spread those fingers. Open that chest. Find your breath. Big circle of those arms up and overhead. Right hand flows forward to the inside of your left foot. Rotate your body and reach. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up. How high can you reach? Lengthen out of the shoulder up to the tips of the fingers. Now close those fingertips. Rotate that left palm towards the front. Reach it up and over. Close your eyes. Be present in the moment. Feel your strength. Feel if you're shaking. Connect with your breath. Inhale, reach it out, circle it up and around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. Use that back of the hand to anchor against the outside of the hip and open up the chest, rolling that left shoulder back. Breathe. We once again extend that left arm to the sky, releasing your hand down, hand to the outside of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. I can just hear my body saying thank you. I hope you can too. I mean yours, not mine. And release your foot down. Inhale it to high plank. You might be able to hear mine too. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Bring your palms to touch. Interlace your fingers all but the index finger and thumb. Step your feet side by side. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, lean to the right. Hips to the left. Use that right hand to pull that left arm. Oh, big deep breaths. Inhaling it up tall. And exhaling to the left. Hips to the right. Rolling that right shoulder back. Breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Exhale, take a giant step back, opening up those legs, opening up those arms. Rotate palms to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. Pull the hands to heart center, sink into those legs. And breathe. We're going to alternate lifting a heel. Doesn't matter which one. Whatever feels right to you. Just alternating one side and then the other. Shoulders are relaxed. Core stays strong. Can you sink any deeper? If the answer is no, honor that. If you sunk a little deeper, yes. One more time. And release. Inhale, reach to the sky, extend the arms, extend the legs. Open those arms out to a T. Let's hinge it halfway over. Releasing that right hand down, rotating your body and reaching. Left arm to the sky. Reach up. Long stretch through the inner thigh of that left leg or that right leg. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bend that left knee. Keep reaching. If you like, circle that left arm around behind. Can you find that right thigh? Hold on to it if you're able. Breathe. Keep that left arm tucked around behind you, straightening that left leg, rolling that left shoulder back. Once again, let's extend that left arm to the sky. Slowly release your hand down. Left hand takes the place of the right. We rotate and reach. Right arm to the sky, long stretch to the inside of that left leg. Lengthen and reach out of that right shoulder, stacking the arms. As you exhale, feels right to you, begin to bend that right knee, sinking deeper into that left inner thigh. Now that right arm can stay high or circle it around behind. Can you find that left thigh? Hold on to it if you're able. A little roll of that right shoulder back, maybe looking a little bit higher. How's your breath? Keep that right arm tucked around behind if it is, and extend that right leg. Breathe. We once again extend right arm to the sky and slowly release your hands down. Let's heel toe those feet in once. Toes are still turned open, and release the weight of the upper body down. Big, full, deep breaths. Let's take a hold of the ankles. Use the strength of the arms to pull that upper body towards the space between your legs. And just breathe. And gently releasing, allowing those hands to just rest below the head. Ever so slowly ragdoll it up. Arms are heavy, head is heavy. Stacking each and every vertebra one at a time. All the way up, roll those shoulders up and back. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, roll those shoulders back. Reach your knuckles towards the earth. And as you exhale, arch it back. Gaze to the sky. Inhaling it up nice and tall. And release those arms. Roll those shoulders. Let's turn back towards the top of the mat. Big step forward to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale, down, walk, sit or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. Find your breath. Shifting your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. As you exhale, let's come to plank and draw that right knee towards your right elbow. And then press it back to down dog, right leg to the sky. 2 more times just like that. Inhale to plank, right knee, right elbow. And exhale, press it back to your 3-legged dog. 1 more time, knee to elbow. And back to your 3-legged dog. Sweeping that right foot through. Back heel to the mat. Stand tall to warrior 1. Find your breath. Pressing that back heel into the mat. Squaring the hips. Shoulders are soft. Open those arms out to a T. Transition your weight forward. Find a focal point out in front of you. And slowly press up onto that right leg. Square the pelvis. Add a flex of that left foot. And hinges deeply into warrior 3 as you wish. Find your breath. Slowly we begin to stand tall, sweeping that left foot through, pulling the hands to heart center, crossing that left foot above the right knee, ankle to the outside of the knee, to a figure 4. Core staying strong. Begin to sit it back. Breathe. We stack the forearms and gently begin to hinge it forward, placing the forearms right along that left shin. Keeping the length in the spine, keep reaching through the crown of the head, that deeper stretch in that left hip. We once again rise, hands to heart center. Slowly we stand tall, lifting that left knee to 90 degrees, extending the arms out to a T, and once again pressing it back to your warrior 3. Find your breath. Bending your supporting leg, giant step back to warrior 1. Circle the arms to the back, release your hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. Right leg can stay high, or you're welcome to release it down. Holding your down dog, grabbing a drink of water, taking a break, or inhale it to high plank. Leg up or down, toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog, and exhale to down dog. We check in. We breathe. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. As you exhale, we come to plank, drawing that left knee towards that left elbow. And as you exhale, press it back to your 3-legged dog. Again, knee to elbow. And exhale it back to your 3-legged dog. One more time. Knee to elbow. And back to your 3-legged dog. This time we sweep that left foot through. Back heel to the mat. Stand tall. Warrior 1. Checking in with your breath. Back leg long and strong. Pelvis facing front. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Open those arms out to a T. Find a focal point out in front of you. Slowly shift your weight forward. And as you're ready, up onto that left leg. Square the pelvis. Add a flex of that right foot. And hinges deeply into warrior 3 as you wish. Soft bend in that left knee. Just don't lock out that knee. Breathe. Slowly we begin to stand tall, pulling that right foot through, hands to heart center, crossing that right foot above the left knee, ankle to the outside of the knee to our figure 4. You may choose to stay tall or begin to sit it back, sinking into that left leg. You may choose to stay here or cross those forearms and gently begin to lean forward, allowing the forearms to rest along the shin. Mindful, kind, present right here. Once again, we begin to lift the chest, pulling those hands to heart center, and we rise. Lifting that right knee to 90 degrees, extending those arms out to a T, and slowly we press that right foot back to our warrior 3. Find your breath. Bending your supporting leg, giant step back to your warrior 1. Circle the arms to the back, release your hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. You are welcome to keep that left leg high or release it down. We inhale it to high plank, leg up or down, your toes or your knee, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And sit it back to extended child's pose. Knees open out nice and wide. Press those sit bones back towards your heels. And then let your forehead come to rest. And let's slowly walk the hands up. Bring those knees together. And let's come up to those knees. Inhale, reach to the sky. As you exhale, release that right hand back. Right hand finding that right heel. Left arm extending to the sky, reach it up. And if it feels right to you, reach it back. Stretching through the belly, through the whole front of the body. Inhaling it back up, reach to the sky. Exhale, left hand reaching back, left calf or left heel, and reach either straight up to the sky or reach it back. Oh, feel that amazing stretch through the belly, through the ribs, through the front of the pelvis, through those thighs. Inhaling it, both arms come up and gently release your arms down, sitting down, bottom against those heels. Let's come forward slightly, tuck your toes underneath you, and then walk your hands back up. So what happens if your toes are like not happening today? You listen. You honor and respect what's going on with those feet. If you've had surgery, if you've had injuries to your toes, you guys, it is not something that you have to do. It's something that you get to do if it feels right. Find your breath. So here we're working, stretching the soles of the feet, the toes. Now sit forward, release. We're going to bring the hands forward just slightly, and we're going to see if we can lift our knees and rock back onto our bum a little bit, stretching through the tops of the feet and the ankles. Once more, coming down, tuck your toes, walk your hands back, sit back onto those heels. We're going to do the next one 2 times. Once more of each. So hands come forward, untuck your toes, press through the palms of the hands, press your bottom down towards your heels, lifting those shins as high as you can get them off of the mat. Gently release. Once again, we come back up. Tuck the toes now, one more time each. And sit it back. Is it getting better? Or is your body like, wow, 1 time was enough. Twice was pushing it, and you want 3? Listen to your body. Take a second. Gently come forward, release. Sit your bottom back towards your heels. Press through the hands. Lift those knees. Lift your shins. Doesn't that feel good? Oh my gosh. And gently release it down. Let's come over onto one hip, sweep your feet around, and slide on down towards the top of your mat, extending your left leg out, right foot crosses up and over, wrapping the crook of that left elbow around your knee, pull it in nice and tight, sit up as tall as you can sit, and flex that left foot. Let's bring that right hand behind us and sit up nice and tall, turning and taking our gaze out over that right shoulder. Breathe, just pulling that left knee in as tight as feels good to you. If you like, transitioning that left elbow to the top of the right knee and press against that knee, really working to sit up tall. So what happens oftentimes is we kind of collapse through the chest. I want you to lift that chest and rotate. Breathe. Always doing our best to keep space between those vertebrae. And slowly, gently release. Extending right leg out, left foot crosses, wrapping the crook of that right elbow around the knee, sit up as tall as you can sit, add a flex of that right foot. And then we slowly take our gaze out over that back shoulder, left hand behind us, prop yourself up just as tall as you can sit. How's your breath? Make sure you find your breath. Right elbow to the top of the left knee, press against your knee. Keep sitting up as tall as you can sit. Find that breath, slow it down. And gently release your rotation. Let's turn, sitting cross-legged. Whichever leg feels right and for you to be in front, inhale, reach to the sky. Lengthen, hinge it forward, releasing your hands down. Relax the weight of the upper body. So just letting your tummy and chest come to nestle down into your lap. this amazing sense of bliss, calm. Each breath a signal to your body, to your mind, to let go of anything that's not going to serve you well today. Let's open those arms out to a T. Come up onto the pads of the fingers. Spread your fingers wide, and as you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, tuck your chin. Space between those shoulder blades. And gently release it down. Sweep the hands back by your hips. Big circle those arms up and overhead. And gently release your arms down by your sides. And let's crisscross those legs. Other leg is in front. Might not feel quite as natural. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Release your hands. Relax the weight of your upper body. So if it feels a little wonky, it's all good. We work to improve the imbalances within our bodies, right? We always have one side that feels a little more natural than the other. If you have done a great job to improve those imbalances and you really don't notice a big difference, that's amazing. Good job. If you are like me and still feel some differences, you're in good company. Let's once again open those arms out to a T, coming up to the pads of the fingers, hollowing the tummy and chest, lifting your spine, tuck your chin. And gently release it down. Circle those hands back by your hips. Big circle those arms up and overhead. And exhale, release those arms down by your sides. I want you to find a comfortable seated position. So that might be cross-legged, it might be on your knees, whatever you wish. And gently rest your palms or your back of the hands against the knees. Feels right to you. Let your index finger and thumb gently come towards one another. Close your eyes. Take a moment. Slow down your breath. And we find that sense of peace moving throughout the body. Aware of our here and now. I'd like you to take just a moment and think about one thing that you would like to do today. One thing, one goal that maybe you've been thinking about doing, but you've been pushing off. And as we sit here, focused on our breath, I want you to visualize yourself completing that goal. The action of doing it and completing it and feeling that sense of success, joy, accomplishment in completing that task. There is no time like the present, manifesting exactly what you want in life. See it, feel it, embrace it, and make it happen. We are the creators of our life. Let's gently open the eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull your hands to heart center. I hope that was great for you. I hope it felt good. I hope your body is just saying thank you so, so much, as I am saying thank you to you for joining me today. Be well, take care of yourselves, and as always, light, love, and namaste.